So here we have a little 4-bar example. It quits on downbeat of bar 5. Here it is. And in this example, we're going to take bars 5 to 6, extend these drum parts. We'll do that right now, right out to 6. And we're going to loop record in here, see if we can't get some love off this bass player, which would be me. So here's how it's going to work. I can manage my loop in a number of ways. Out here is my universal view. If you don't have yours on, you can look at it this way, the overview. The point being is that you can kind of drag your stuff in and out this way. The other way, if the loop brace is off screen, is do something like this. Just go up here and find it. It's at bar 9. I'm just going to rock it back to bar 1, and there it is. And again, we'd gone over this, but I can change the length of this thing right here. All that matters little to me, because what I like to do instead is just swipe select the field, right click, and say loop selection. Okay, I'm going to arm these two tracks. Again, I'm getting inputs on both of them. We're just not hearing the second track, but we're going to record it. Now I have my loop selection on. If I start, say out here, I'm going to just touch down on the field and create a start point of 3-1. And I press record. I'm going to record over those tracks. So this is not what you want to do when you're punching in, because we're going to hear this groove and then I'm going to drop into it. So I have to have this selected right here. Also, the same holds true on the outbound. If there were program material that was extending past this loop and on through to the song, you'd want to lift this bracket here. Otherwise, you're going to destructively record over the outbound as well. That would be more of a traditional punch-in scenario. Okay, so I'm all set here. I've got levels, and I'm just going to, at bar 3 is where I'm at, and I'm just going to hit record, pause, and play. Okay, put the bass down, take those tracks off. Now you can see that I got a little problem. I stopped halfway through my take. Okay, so down in the clip view, I have take 1, take 2, take 1, take 2, but my complete loop brace is a bar long, and it'd be this long. Okay, so I'm going to correct that down in this clip view. And you would think that I could drag this start point around and kind of change, get a full loop brace, because this is obviously just a tiny little piece on the end. And in fact, I can take that and delete that out of the arrangement and just select the other one, because those notes were right there. Okay, now I want to go back to an earlier version. So I have a 1-bar take, and this is a 1-bar loop. And just to clarify, I will make this a 1-bar grid just so we can have the visual reference. And I can just literally move this around. But what happens? My start point is still stuck out here, back on that original clip. And what I want this to do is update bar for bar my takes, because that's take 1, take 2, take 3, etc. Here's how I do that. I just put this on loop, okay? And now I can move this thing back and forth. And the fact that I have deleted that one clip is what's given me damage here. I just pull that open, and I can move this thing. Now you can see that I update as I play. So I'm going to play this, and then in the next track I'll show you how to comp it. But right now let's just do some auditioning. This is going to be a take 3 here. Okay, now you'll notice that I'm just doing chunk for chunk. I can also do start time. That's the start time. Okay, so let's try moving this start point around. It's stuck. It's like stuck on my grid. So what I want to do is change that grid to, say, 16th notes. And now I can move my start points. And I can change my phrasing altogether. Okay, so in the next session, we are going to literally comp a track. Comping is just taking the best bits from this little loop recording and try to salvage my career as a bass player. Good.